welcome to today's video. We've got a vlog and we've got a few things that we're doing this week. I was quite busy this week. So my name's Maree, if you're new to my channel. I'm British, but I do live in Las Vegas, and I've lived in Las Vegas for the last 27 years. So let's go out and about. So it's a bit choppy, I'm gonna warn you ahead of time. The first thing, we are gonna go to a sushi place that I went with some work colleagues, and I highly recommend this place. Oh my gosh, the food was amazing, and never have I ever seen so much food on a table at one time. There was, how many of us? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, there were 7 of us, and we opted to do the all you can eat. Now it's $40 and you could eat as much as you could within 90 minutes, and the menu was huge. It was so amazing. Now, I don't eat raw fish, or I try not to anyway, so I'm going to show you the food that I ordered for myself. I think my air conditioning is about to come on. Yeah, sorry about the background noise. The first item was this lobster dish. It was like a baguette that was sliced and toasted with a pile of lobster on top. On top of that was cheese, and then I don't know what sauce it was on top of that. It was absolutely amazing. It was so good that I ordered 2 of those. Then I ordered the bulgogi. I highly recommend. I also ordered the pork belly, which I normally really like. That was the only thing. It wasn't that I didn't like it, it just wasn't the best I've had. Then I went for a crunch roll, and I think it was shrimp. I can't remember now. Anyway, it was a really good evening. I highly recommend. It's not that far from the Strip. If you hire a car, you can drive there within 15 minutes, I would say. Going from there, I then went to my work's party, and it was 80s theme, which I'm not going to add any footage from there because I don't think anyone will be too happy with me if I include them in my vlog, but I will show you the little poster. It was 80s theme, it was a dress up, there was lots of people that went in fancy costume, and it was fun, it really was. After then, what does my vlog go to? Oh, we're going to go to IKEA. Now I'm going to put the stuff that I videoed to music because they were playing music quite loudly, so obviously for copyright reasons. So we're gonna pop to IKEA now. What was your favourite item from IKEA? My favourite item was that last item, the $1.99 little Christmas decor piece that you can hang on a fireplace or a Christmas tree. I thought that was really good value for $1.99. Just finished IKEA. I only bought one thing. Wasn't inspired to buy much at all. Wasn't really in the shopping mood, just the mooching, having a look around mood. I bought these. I did like these. I like the colour and the pattern on these. They're just tea towels, 2 of them. $5.49 for 2, which is a good deal because most of the stores, they're around $10. So happy with this little purchase, but that was my one and only purchase.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Show you my little haul. I went to Goodwill first and I got this shirt, $6.99, and if this doesn't say autumn, I don't know what does. All the autumn colours. It's just a jacket, an oversized one. It's extra large. Look how cute that is. I mean, all the pumpkin-y harvest colours you can think of put together in one shirt for $6.99. So I'm going to give that a wash and then I'll do probably do a short video styling this up. Then I went to TJ Maxx and went a little crazy. I bought something for the grandchildren and my daughter, but I've already given that to them. But I got this Calvin Klein sweater. It was $29.99, gorgeous brown colour. Hopefully it's not going to be too itchy. I didn't realise it has this little Calvin Klein doohickey here on the side, but a really nice, oh, am I wobbling? No. I just thought this was lovely with a pair of jeans, really nice. So $29.99 for that. I then saw this, and it's like one of those college shirts. It's knitted, $16.99. But look at that. Isn't that cute? It has a collar, there we go. And then I think the sleeve's going to be a little bit too long. Then it has the little slits at the side. But again, paired with a pair of boots. Then this is the doozy. This was $59.99 and the brand is House of Harlow 1960. I've not heard of that before. I like my green one that I showed you, was it last week or the week before? But I like all the embellishments on that. I like all these little gold buttons. There we go. The pockets only do open this way up. I was testing to see whether I could get my hand in that way, but no such luck. A little corduroy collar with matching cuffs, and it is lined But yeah, for $69.99, I thought this is going to be a really nice, good jacket to wear on those really cold, windy days. And I like the length of it too. Yeah, I just wish it did have those pockets. I'll live though, I'm sure I'll survive. But yeah, $69.99, and it seems like it's really good quality. So I'm happy with my haul. It was busy in there again today. I think people really are starting their Christmas shopping early. They did have a lot of Christmas stuff in. I don't think I videoed anything in there. Don't think so. Anyway, I'll catch you guys later. I was about to make some rice pudding and realised I don't have any rice, so I'll probably do that tomorrow. It's the next day, and yesterday I didn't feel like shopping, and I ended up in that TJ Maxx, and I ended up spending quite a bit of money. Today I feel like shopping. You best believe I probably won't find anything. I am on the hunt for two things. 2 pairs of jeans. I would like a straight-legged pair of cream jeans, and I want a straight or boot cut pair of regular jeans, excuse me, but a size smaller, because these have got quite baggy on me. They're great for, you know, everyday shopping, walking around, whatever. But if I want to go out to lunch and I want to look a little bit smarter, they look a bit like workman's jeans on me. They're a bit baggy around the butt. So anyway, we're going to go to the fashion show mall, have a little look around, and see what we can find. Morning in Las Vegas, Treasure Island, the wind. Oh. We are headed to the fashion show mall. If you're a local, the Cirque du Soleil are offering right now a deal where it's buy one ticket, get a ticket for a friend. Okay, we're inside the fashion show mall, and if you see that square outline there, that is the stage that comes up out of the ground, and then this here is the runway. But as you can see, they got stuff on there, so I don't know if the fashion shows are a thing anymore, or whether they just do it the weekend. But this looks like quite permanent here. Also, I am here at 10 to 11 and none of the stores are open except for I think it was Nordstrom's. So I guess everything opens now at 11. I'm sure it used to open at 9 or 10, but they did say that people have stopped coming to Vegas and it's very quiet here. Anyway, let's go to Zara. How clever is that? Okay, we're inside Zara. I do like this sweater here with this embellishment. Very cute, very soft sweater. Let's look at these prices, shall we? I do like these, $80. Not sure if there's too much reflection, but I really like this outfit. It's like a forest green suede coat, raincoat with sweater and jeans. That's really nice. I just got chatting to the lady in Banana Republic, and she said that there's a lot of British people coming into the store lately telling her that the Banana Republic in London has shut down. Okay, let's go Mango. In Mango, I like this cardigan because I'm fixated on these buttons. $69.99. Okay, I've done quite a lot of shopping. Actually, don't know what the time is anymore. But I'm going to finish up by going into Dillard's. Let's see if we can find any deals in there. In Dillard's, and I like this sweater. I wonder if I can find it. I found the sweater. It's $278. No wonder I liked it. Christmas has arrived in Dillard's. I do like this tree over here. This dark green is gorgeous. Wow, that's a really lovely display. That's lovely. That's giving me Scandinavian. Oh no, that's Mexican, isn't it? Day of the Dead. That's so cute. It's the Grinch putting on the Christmas lights on the tree. That's hilarious. And then flying around the top is the Grinch. Merry Grinchmas. This dress is stunning. If you had the figure for that, it's a wrap over dress. That is gorgeous. 168. Okay, leaving the fashion show mall, I did buy a few things. I actually did buy one Christmas present, which is actually really late for me. Usually I've started in September, got my list drawn up, but I haven't done anything. But I did see one item that I just know my granddaughter would like. My thoughts on Vegas being empty. The mall for a Tuesday morning didn't seem particularly different to me. Yeah. Oh, there's the Google car. Another Google car. Not going onto the strip today. Although I am very, very close. I think I'm going to head towards my part of town now. So I'm back home now, and I need to tell you something funny. Well, I thought it was funny anyway. In Zara, you have two options. You can either stand in line and check out with a human, or you can go to their self-checkout cubicles that I've never seen before. So I decided to do self-checkout, and I'm stood there looking at this little area, realizing I haven't got a clue what I'm doing. So they have a little computer screen, and then they have to the right of it is like a little little button thing that you can swipe your credit card, and that's it. And I thought, well, where's the handheld thing to scan the scan bar? They didn't have one. Or normally in the grocery store you swipe over the little glass piece for it to, you know, do the scan code. It didn't have that either. And I'm thinking to myself, I haven't got a clue what I'm doing. So I looked to the side to me, and there's a group of young girls, and I said, how do you check out? So they started laughing at me, and they came round. They said, you take everything that you want to buy, and you shove it in this box, and you just put it all in there together. And I don't know how it does it, but it scans everything in this box, and then it all comes up on the screen, and then you just swipe and you pay. And then you also have the option of choosing how many bags you want on the screen, and then you just load everything up, and it also emails you or texts you the receipt. So if you're ever in Zara and they have a self-checkout thing, that's how it's done. I literally was going to walk away and join the queue again because I was clueless, never seen that technology before. Anyway, I'm home now, and I'm just going to sit outside and chill. It's like the perfect temperature. I want to guess it's probably about 78, I would reckon. Yeah, it's just nice and cool. I've got my bottle of water, and yeah, I think I'll sit out here for about an hour. I was going to read, but I can't get into this book that I got. What is it? The 7 Husbands of So-and-so. Everyone's raving about it, but I just can't get into it, so I'm just going to sit here in the quiet. It's the next day, and now that I've got all my morning errands out the way, the bed is looking nice and neat. Do love a nice ironed bed, and I like the scent of that fabric softener too. Anywho, I'll show you my haul. So I went to Zara first. I only got 2 things from Zara. The first I'm not going to try on because it's just too hot in here this morning. Now this cost me $45, but it's this little sweater. I just thought it was adorable. I like the fact that it has this high neck. I thought it'd be nice to wear with one of the blazers that I have. And then the fact that it has short arms. So when it's not too cold, but it's cold enough to wear long sleeves, I like to wear short sleeves underneath a blazer. That's my preference. But when it does get cold, I will wear a longer sleeve. But I like the little gathered shoulder pads here. Well, they're not really shoulder pads, but anywho, grey is one of my favourite colours to wear. I think what I'm going to do, because I found myself being drawn continuously yesterday in the stores to really nice knitted sweaters, chunky ones, not so chunky ones, cable knitted ones. I did go to Michael's not too long ago to look at their knitted patterns, their pattern books, and they didn't have any sweaters. It was all like hats and scarves and gloves and shawls. So I'm going to have a look on Amazon, see if they sell them, and I might start knitting myself a sweater. Anyway, this next item was inspired by Tina from Tina's Talk Time. She said one of her favourite places to buy perfume is Zara, and I've never smelt their perfume. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to take a minute and have a little sniff. So I found this one. It's called Red Zara Temptation. It says winter. It's perfume. So it's jasmine, amberwood, leather and coffee. Now that sounds very masculine, but oh, it smells so good. And I sprayed the tester on me yesterday and it had staying power. Now I do like the fragrances from Bath and Body Works, but they never seem to stay. Maybe the first hour and then I don't smell them anymore, but this stuck around. So this small size, what is this? This is 30 millilitres, $19.99. So that's a great price too. So next time you're in Zara, give their scents a little bit of a sniff. So that was Zara. And then I went to Macy's. Now I did get a couple of Christmas presents, so I can't show those, but I found these jeans. Now I was on the hunt, like I said yesterday, for a cream pair of jeans and a straight pair of regular coloured jeans. And I didn't find either. I tried some on, but they didn't fit. And Zara's sizes are way out of whack. I mean, I'm a 12 and my 12's getting a little loose on me, so I thought, oh, I'll try a 10, but I found a 12, so I thought, well, I'll give them a try. They were more like an 8. I couldn't even pull them up over my hips. So yeah, Zara, get on board with everyone else. Anywho, I then went to Macy's and I went to their backstage, or is it called? Yeah, backstage area, which is reduced items, and I found these jeans. Oh my gosh. So the brand is Robert Rodriguez. I paid $24.99, originally $98. And they are the jeans that are in fashion right now. They're funky looking. Let me stand back and hold them up. There you go. So they're kind of like sewn like this, like they bow. And they have this little seam here to nip it in on the inside of the leg. Anywho, I tried them on and they look so good. I'm really, really happy with these. If they had had these in different colours, I would have bought one of each. I'm not even joking. They're really comfortable, the perfect length. I'm 5'2". So if you're around a Macy's, or if you look up this brand online and fancy a pair of these funky looking jeans. I don't even know what the style of this jean is called. If anyone knows, let me know. No, it doesn't say on here. Yeah, interesting. So anyway, I'm very happy with this purchase. Now I have to go do some editing. Morning. Oh, let me put my ceiling fan on. I'm gonna try a new thing this morning. I watched some sort of documentary YouTube doctor interview, and they were saying that drinking a coffee on an empty stomach first thing in the morning isn't the best thing to do, and I can't remember why. I think it has something to do with stomach acid, I don't know. But I've drunk a coffee first thing in the morning for as long as I can remember. Actually, the first drink that I have is a full tall glass of water because I have to take medication first thing in the morning. But then I look forward to my coffee, so much so, sometimes when I go to bed at night, I think, oh, I can't wait for that coffee. So I'm gonna commit for 14 days. For my first drink, I am going to drink a green tea. So having said that, I need to see if I've got some. So let's go look. This is my tea drawer, honey vanilla, roasted dandelion. I've got some mint. Oh, green and ginger and green matcha. I think I'll do the green ginger. Got my green tea. Am I the only one that likes to drink tea out of a wider brimmed cup or wider brimmed mug? In fact, I don't like drinking tea out of a mug, to be honest. And for the green tea and ginger, I'm not going to add any honey or sweetener. Just drink it. See if it's still too hot. I mean, it is a nice drink, but I don't think it's going to hit that coffee spot. So we'll probably wait an hour and drink a coffee anyway, but at least it's not on an empty stomach. So, question. How many of you ladies are looking forward to Victoria Beckham's documentary? Because I know I am. Last night was Wednesday, so I looked on Netflix. It wasn't out. It just kept saying coming soon. And I'm sure someone mentioned that it was out this week. So I'm going to look again tonight. But there was a little clip, like a little preview. Oh my gosh, I love her hairstyle. It's a severe cut, probably down to the shoulders. She does have a centre part in which I can't have because I got a cowlick. And it's just very, maybe like for this entire length, maybe like 2 waves. So it's really just very soft but severe at the same time. It's just really, really nice. And I'm really thinking about getting my hair cut like that. And I predict that I think a lot of people are going to get their hair cut like hers. Now, years ago, gosh, it was a long time ago, probably about 10, maybe 15 years ago, when David Beckham was over in LA with the LA Galaxy football team. There was a documentary style, like reality show, like the Housewives type thing, where the camera came in and just videoed their life, but it was more around Victoria Beckham. And I want to say there was only about 3 shows, and then they cancelled it, and I was gutted because I really enjoyed it. I just think she has the best sense of humour. I really do. Anyway, and I do like her fashion sense too. So I'm going to drink this tea, and then I've got some housework to do. I'm going to make another version of my healthy snack. So we've got Quaker Oats, Rice Krispies. I'm going to crush up some pretzels. I'm adding some mini marshmallows, some pepitas, and a small amount of chocolate, along with some chopped cashews. And this is the finished product. It looks really good. I don't know whether I should have melted the marshmallows or whether it was the right thing to leave them whole. I've got a feeling I should have melted them, but let's see how this tastes. Now, if you remember, I did a video, I think it was healthy snacks, probably about 3 weeks ago, and I did a version of this, but I can tell you this one's much nicer. And these 2 boxes on sale for £9.99 at Target. So I'm going to tidy up a little section of the garage today. So I bought those extra boxes because there are a few more things that I want to organise in the garage, but I'm not going to have time to do that and add it to this week's vlog. So I'm going to wrap this vlog up. I hope you did enjoy it. I will see you on Sunday, where us 3 ladies, myself, Tina and Maria, are going out and about. Thanks so much for watching. Consider subscribing, hit the hype. Bye from me. Bye.